only to binge on your favorite thing and feel oh so ashamed that you couldn't keep up with your diet of lemon water, maple syrup, and a dash of cayenne pepper. Let's just call it a cleanse. So this video is basically gonna tell you why you diet so hard and you're still fat. The statistics say that you won't make it to the end of the video. I'm either bad at entertaining you or you have very low attention span, maybe a little bit of both. Because you won't make it to the end, you will not hear me say like, comment, and subscribe. So please, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like, comment, subscribe, even though you don't know anything about the content, or if you even like me as a person, you might not, so I don't even care. Just like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. So why is it that you try so hard, you starve yourself to death, you deprive yourself of every delicious thing you could ever possibly think of, just to never lose the weight consistently? If anything, you gain back the weight and more. So here's why you're still fat. I hope this is not a mean video. So it's good to see why we keep doing the things we do. We can learn to be more mindful of what the why underneath it so that we can change our habits and get out of this crazy, endless suffering loop. These diets are designed to either make you not eat entire food group, either no fats, no carbs, or no food. Just take it all away. You need healthy fats, you need healthy carbs, you need not unhealthy ones, but healthy ones to live, to function as a normal human being for your body and your brain. So what happens is that you use up all your willpower to artificially starve yourself, because if you don't have a complete food group like fats or carbs, your body thinks you're starving. You're starving of this specific nutrients. Your brain is telling you that you need it, and at the same time your body lowers its metabolism, the rate at which you burn calories. Even though you're starving yourself, you don't lose any weight, and so you're reducing all your willpower, and then in the end you crack, because these diets are inevitably made for you to eventually go back to the way you used to be, basically eating all the junk food and all the unhealthy food, because that's what the food industry wants you to do. They want you to still eat their food, their delicious food. They want you to stay fat. If anything, they want you to get more fat so you consume more of their food. Just follow the money, guys. If you've ever been on a diet, you're a girl, I'm assuming, you've been on a diet. If anything, you're probably on a diet. You can't even remember a time when you were off a diet. You're hungry all the time, tired, and always crabby. And I have to admit that something shameful that I used to do was that I was addicted to porn. That's right, I watched porn. Addictively, excessively. Yeah, that looks so good. Alright, fine, it was food porn, but still, man, did I like to torture myself. We are the best torturers through 1, rigorous dieting, 2, critiquing our bodies, and then inevitably fall off the wagon. Because duh, diets don't work long term, and then you end up gaining back all the weight that you lost, and if not, more. You feel shitty, defeated, and the shame game is never ending. And you'll never really know that these diets are kind of set up for your failure. Myth number 2. Do I look very Asian doing this? Okay, exercise is the main way you're going to lose weight. That's wrong. Completely false. Have you ever noticed that whenever someone says that they're fat, the next thing out of their mouth is, I need to exercise, I need to go to the gym, I need to work out. They always say that. Did you know that you will have to run across an entire football field to burn off the calories of 1 M&M? 1 M&M, not a bag of M&M, not a tube of mini M&Ms, which are delightful. Just 1 tiny M&M. So why do we focus on gymming? Because the food industry and the gym industry benefit from us focusing on losing weight through working out, which is almost impossible. So the most effective way to lose weight is to use your very limited willpower to focus on eating less crappy food and more nutrients-based, low-calorie food. I will leave a card here to my 11 tips to losing weight and keeping it off. Yes, that was a self-plug, and I am shameless, and I don't even care. And while we're on a break, I might as well tell you again to like, comment, and subscribe. Right? Okay, so let's understand on a mental level how you can commit to actually losing weight and keeping it off. The issue is that we start with the wrong why. And so because we start with the wrong why, it's hard for us to be motivated in the long term. When you focus on doing it because you want people to love you, you want people to envy you, you want people to find you attractive, you're kind of creating this motivation that is like pushing a boulder up a hill. It's not long lasting, it's very hard, and the chances are very slim. By trying to lose weight because you want other people to envy you, be attracted to you, love you, that kind of also means that you don't love yourself, you're not attracted to yourself. You feel like you're not that person yet. But I get it, because I used to be you. When I started to understand my internal reasoning, I started to do it because I wanted to feel better about myself, because I didn't recognize who I was in the mirror anymore. I wanted to love myself again. The motivation behind that became more like, instead of pushing a boulder up the hill, I am being pulled down the hill by a boulder. That's how I felt like. It felt very unstoppable. But I also wouldn't say that I started loving myself before I became healthy, because I don't know if that was true. I don't think it was true. I think what happened was that I decided that I wanted to care for myself. The focus wasn't to lose weight, the focus was to care for my body. And because I started to try to care for my body and like focus on the health aspect, I eventually started to love myself. It's the same with your children. I mean, yeah, when I first met my child, I loved my child, but I think caring for your child will cultivate the love. The love will come after. You care for this little shit that sucks up all your life, and then eventually you have to love it because you care so much about it. Like, you're taking care of it. You could do the same thing for yourself. You focus on caring for your body. You focus on caring for your mental health. You focus on caring for your physical health. And then the act of caring for yourself makes you love yourself. So I feel like some people believe that you have to love yourself first and then you can care for yourself. But I think that the first thing that they need to do is care for themselves. You know, adding the things they need to stay healthy, that's caring for yourself. And then that will show yourself that you deserve love, because you're showing it to yourself that you deserve love, if that makes sense. The act of trying is still an act of love, even though it starts from the fact that you hate yourself and you hate your body and you want to look hotter, or you're in so much pain and you don't like the pain you're in. Pain, stress, anxiety can be tools to help you get out of a bad position. And as long as it's not like a long-term motivational tool, then it's perfectly fine to be motivated by looking at the sheer pain or how fat you look in the mirror, or look at your hands and see how fat they are, because that's what helped me start my health journey. My fingers were super fat. They were so fat. It's not pretty, guys. If you're doing it to get abs, you will not get abs. I'm gonna be so philosophical here. Similar to Buddha. Buddha was looking for enlightenment for like 16 years. And it was only when he stopped that he found enlightenment. But you can't deny that the fact that he was looking for it for 16 years helped him find enlightenment. Similarly, it's good that you're watching my video and that you like to comment and subscribe. And that you're searching for ways to be the hottest version of yourself. But once you've decided that you want to lose weight for you and not for anyone else, you will probably eventually find your abs. When I was focusing on the long-term being healthy, I've never imagined myself getting abs. Like, it was not on the priority of lists. I was just being healthy for 8 years. And then all of a sudden my abs showed. It was a very slow process of losing weight gradually, and now they're here. It's not like I wanted them in the first place. You know, I started from a place where I just want to be healthy. Unlike Buddha, instead of looking for, you know, enlightenment, happiness, and peace, we're looking for abs. We on YouTube, on the internet, are looking for abs. We as a society, we as women are looking for abs. I'm sure men are here looking for abs too, which we think will lead to happiness, peace, and enlightenment. Probably not though, guys, because obviously I'm way too attached to this body to ever be as enlightened as Buddha. That's for sure. My friends say I'm very egotistical. What do you guys think? When you think about losing weight, the 80-20 principle really works out here. 80% of the work you do will result in 20% of losing weight. And 20% of the work you do will result in 80% of your weight loss. So instead of focusing on the 80% that is like really hard work, focus on the 20% that will get you a lot of results. And that, my friend, is what you eat. If I were you, I would focus primarily only on my diet, what I'm eating, what I'm putting in my mouth, what are my calories, as opposed opposed to focusing on even going to the gym. I wouldn't even touch a weight or even try to run, let alone walk. No one needs to do any activity that is physical. All you have to do is focus on what you eat to lose weight, if that's your primary goal. You think you are superhuman and that you can focus on losing weight by eating healthy foods and going to the gym like 5 days a week and like doing P90X and then swimming after. Honey, you're not superhuman. We are all human. We do not have that much willpower. We do not have that much time. We do not have that much dedication. The best thing you can do if you ever want to start any habit is focus on one at a time. You only have so much willpower in a day. If you try to change all your habits all at once, you won't gain any habits. So focus on the dieting, what you eat part of the habits, and then save the exercising for like 6 months from now you know, or something like that. I wouldn't even say like 1 year from now you, because then focusing on changing your diet is already so hard. Like you have to change your lifestyle. And that is hard enough. And then adding on exercise, no one likes to exercise. It's called workout, which means working. You would have to be working more. No one wants to fucking work more, so don't do it. At least at the same time. Don't do it at the same time. Focus on what you eat. So when I say diet, it's confusing because when people say diet, they mean like when they go on a diet, they're on a no carb diet or like a no fat diet. When I say focusing on your diet, I mean like focusing on what you eat. So it's vernacular is very confusing. They do this to you on purpose. They do. The food industry does this on purpose. When we say diet, we just mean what you eat, what you're putting in your mouth every day. That's what she said. And also, have you noticed that when you exercise, afterwards, like if you go to the gym, afterwards, where you go next? You go to Chipotle and you buy a massive burrito because you felt like you deserved it after exerting so much willpower. You have depleted all of your willpower, and then afterwards you eat a fucking huge Chipotle burrito with extra avocado. And you might as well get the wheat tortilla because you're on a diet. So I highly recommend focusing on eating properly and figuring out your relationship with food as opposed to figuring out your relationship with exercise, because that's a whole nother field. Find a middle path. I know I talk a lot about Buddhism because I'm a Buddhist. You should just try to aim to eat like 80 or even like 70% healthy and then 20 to 30% enjoying your food. So we all fuck up. We're all human, we all fuck up. This is for sure. We all fuck up. It's funny because we all believe we're so angelic-like, but really we are ancestors of monkeys. I think it'd be more ideal if we understood that we are related to animals and that we're more animal than we think. And we will always have an animal side to us. And yes, it's amazing to aspire to be better, but we have to appease our animal brain because the animal brain will still take control of you eventually if you don't appease and work with your animal brain. Yes, you think you're an angel? Come on. You're not an angel, honey. Me either, don't worry, I don't think I'm an angel either. Yes, what makes us humans is to strive to be more saintly and angelic, but we also have to admit that's just an idealist world, a utopia, a perfectionist world, which we don't live in, and we are not perfect either. So it's something we should definitely try to aspire to be, but we shouldn't shit on ourselves because we fuck up, because we will inevitably fuck up. Besides, it's a little exhausting and honestly probably not that enjoyable if we just only ate 100% healthy food. That wouldn't be a life worth living. So yeah, make room for your fuck ups, and I would even call it like indulgence, celebration, because we shouldn't call it fuck up because it starts with the shame game all over again, and you don't want to shame yourself for being human. You should use it as a tool to enjoy your life a little bit, because life is sad and we might as well enjoy a little bit so that we can make life a little bit happier. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I hope this was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. Yes, this is the 3rd time I'm telling you that, but I am gonna be shameless about it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.